Good day, everyone. We are Group 2 and we are here to present our mini role play about how to equally address the learning needs of students having high and low intelligence levels inside the classroom. I hope you enjoy and keep watching. Thank you. Our first suggested methodology is the discussion and demonstration method. Students have various learning needs. That is why, in order to reach out to all of them, a teacher can simply discuss a certain topic and demonstrate it to the students so that they can directly visualize certain lessons and be able to understand it. You want some examples? Please watch the following video.
Good morning, class.
Good morning, ma'am.
Do you see what I am holding?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So what do you think is this?
Ma'am,
Yes, Mary Rose?
that's a rose, ma'am.
Very good, Mary Rose. So this is a rose flower. And today, we're going to learn about the features of rose. Are you guys excited?
Excuse me, ma'am, what do you mean by feature?
Thank you for asking, Marielle. Okay, so features are the physical characteristics of a rose, just like the leaves and the petals. It may seem so easy to recognize rose features, however, as we study closer, there are many unique and interesting things to be discovered. Did you get that, class?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now let's proceed to our discussion. So rose are erect climbing or trailing shrubs, the stems of which are copiously armed with prickles or various shapes and size and commonly called as thorns. So the features of the rose include soft petals, the stem, and the leaves. When we say soft petals, it is often doubled meaning and it has multiple set of petals. As you can see, it has multiple set of petals. In terms of stems, stems are usually loaded with thorns, and as you have observed rose flowers, it has many thorns in its stems, right? When we say of leaves in a rose flower, leaves are alternately and pinnately compound, and one best example is feathered form. So as you can see, the feathers are alternately um, being put. Okay, so do you have any questions about the features of a rose flower, class?
Excuse me, Ma'am Juliet. Why do roses have thorns?
Okay, that's a very good question, Noben. Thank you for that. So roses come up with sharp spikes or thorns. So botanists call it as prickles. Rows have thorns because it serves to protect them being eaten by animals who might be attracted to them due to their sweet fragrance. Did you get that?
Yes, ma'am.
So, any other clarifications or questions from the class?
Ma'am,
Yes, Mary Rose?
so why is it important to study the features of the rose?
Yes, class. It is important to study the features of a rose for us to be able to identify what will be the benefits or what will be the uses of these rose flowers in us. And also, for us to know what is the best way we could use rose flower and the thing that we should avoid since it has thorns in it, as you have observed. Since roses has many uses, it could be used for commercial perfume and some used as a landscape plant. So are you still with me, class?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
So that is all about the features of rose flowers, and I hope you have learned from today's discussion. See you next meeting, class. Goodbye.
So that was the first method. As you can see, discussion and demonstration help the students at all levels of intelligence to understand certain lessons. Visualization helps the students understand and relate with certain lessons. Plus, providing them with real-life examples makes them get connected and comprehend well. Also, a student and teacher interaction is needed so that students will feel comfortable and can easily ask questions regarding to the topic. When they are comfortable with the environment, it is easier for them to acquire knowledge. Our next example is the group activity method. In a certain group, there should be equal diversity of students. Those with higher intelligence level will be grouped with lower ones so that they can share ideas and thoughts. Also, participation and involvement of each student is necessary upon meeting the needs of the learners. When they are engaged with each other, they will learn and develop the kind of relationship that is primary factor in the process of give and take in the realms of education.
So today, class, you're going to do the think, pair, share activity. I'll group you into 3, then I'll give you quotes to discuss with your group mates. After that, you will pick one representative and he or she will switch so that you will know the ideas of the other group. Then, you will pick one member to present the summary in front, okay?
Hi, so you are Rinalyn and Jomar, right? So, now, since we are group mates, we will be sharing our individual ideas about the quote given by our teacher.
Okay, now, so we are in a group and we're going to discuss about the quote that our teacher has given to us, and I know that we have different ideas and thoughts about it. So for me, if I were to ask what are my ideas on it, so I simply know that I exist because of God's love.
Money. While living in this world, of course, we need money for us to survive because almost everything, money is involved. We can exist without love because they are born and a product of a broken family.
Well, basically, I don't agree with the quote because we need love to exist and we need money to live. How about you, Marielle? What are your thoughts about the quote?
Me too. I think Ediza has a point because in the first place, we are made from love and eventually we need money to live in this world. Without money, we cannot do things because we know that money moves in this world.
That was the second method. As you can see, this type of activity features the collaboration and interaction between the students. Well, aside from having their specific members, they are also given the chance to interact with the other groups and share ideas and thoughts. Thus, learning is widely and equally accepted as students get to deal with other groups as well. Our third activity is the puzzle method. Since the teacher knows about the level of intelligence his students have, an activity that would surely develop both cognitive skills is a must, and having puzzle activity is an example. Likewise, high-level students should be paired with lower ones just like the group activity, so that the latter can be motivated and given a specific example towards learning.
Okay, I will give you a word search puzzle. You will do it with the same group. Anyways, the group who will first to finish will get a 50-point bonus, so you better hurry and participate so that you will get the bonus.
Shane. Here, I got it.
Hey, stop it! I saw the Red River. There! Circle it.
Oh, there guys, I found the word country. So yes, this one here. And another thing, we have the word here, shoot. Okay, let's encircle this one. And oh, there's the word hi here. Okay, this one.
Oh gosh, where is it? Wait, here is the bell. Here's the wild bunch. Wild bunch. Yes.
Wait, guys, I see the cimarron. And the true grit also.
Okay, I found the last word. Sir, we're already done. We've already searched all the words from the puzzle, and we are the first group to accomplish it. So that means we're going to have the 50 points as you have said, right? Oh, thank you so much, sir. Yeah.
Our last activity is the debate method. Well, in a certain debate, both groups can share different thoughts, point of views, and perspectives. That is why it is a good activity to learn, especially for the students having different level of intelligence.
There are many reasons why people advocate for single gender classrooms, including less distraction, especially during teenage years when hormones rage, less gender intensification, where co ed settings reinforce stereotypes, and more instruction tailored to the unique ways boys and girls learn.
In the same-sex schools, this is much less prominent issue and students worry less about whether their behavior is masculine or feminine enough for how they would like to be perceived.
Sex education can broaden the educational prospects for both girls and boys. Advocates claim co-ed schools tend to reinforce gender stereotypes, while single-sex can break down gender stereotypes. For example, girls are free of the pressure to compete with boys in male-dominated subjects such as math and science. Boys, on the other hand, can more easily pursue traditionally feminine interests such as music and poetry.
Merely placing boys in separate classrooms from girls accomplishes little, but single-sex education enhances student success when teachers use techniques geared toward the gender of their student. Same-sex schooling also reduces the formation of cliques in some cases, with the preserved gender stereotypes and gender distractions out of the picture. Students can concentrate on their studies and extracurriculars.
Our second videos, same-sex school in only elementals genders stereotype with teaching do not make assume about the sex they teach. Thank you. God bless.
I disagree with single-sex classroom because it limits the interaction with the opposite sex. After they graduate, they pick a job, and interaction with the opposite sex is unavoidable. So when they interact with the opposite sex, they will experience struggles and difficulties. Second, it is like a form of discrimination because it prohibits the opposite sex to acquire the right of schooling.
So I beg to disagree. So students in a single classroom will one day live and work side by side with members of the opposite sex. So educating students in single sex schools limits their opportunity to work cooperatively and to coexist successfully with members of the opposite sex. And yes, I know that single sex schools offer a safer, crusher environment. So there would be times that students find it hard to adjust to a mixed together society in the future. They might not know how to handle the opposite sex and may experience something akin to a culture shock when they go out into the world on their
I disagree with the statement about single-sex education because girls and boys in single-sex schools may miss out on learning how to socialize with their opposite gender, which leads them to feeling shy or uncomfortable meeting their opposite sex. They tend to have difficulties on how to react with them because they are unfamiliar with the environment.
And that's a wrap, guys. I hope you enjoy and learned something with our mini role play. Thank you.